Most people think wealth is about making more money, but for me, everything changed when I discovered one simple rule. A rule so powerful, it flipped my financial life upside down. In this video, I'll show you how one rule transformed my spending, saving, investing, and peace of mind, and how it can do the same for you. Stick with me until the end. This could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Chapter 1. My life before the rule. I was like most people, living paycheck to paycheck, spending impulsively, saving whatever was left over, which was almost nothing. I had no emergency fund, no investments, credit card debt climbing fast, and constant financial anxiety. I worked hard but felt stuck, until I found this principle buried in a book most people ignore. It wasn't magic. It wasn't luck. It was clarity. Chapter 2. The 70-20-10 Rule. Here it is, the 70-20-10 Rule. This is how it works. 70% of your income goes to living expenses, 20% goes to savings and investments, 10% goes to giving, charity, or personal growth. Simple, right? But most people live on 110% of their income, borrowing the rest from credit cards or loans. Once I followed this rule, everything changed. Chapter 3. Why it works so well. The genius of the 70-20-10 rule is that it creates discipline without complexity. 70% forces you to live below your means. 20% builds your future automatically. 10% builds your character, generosity, and growth. It's not just math, it's mindset. You're telling your money what to do instead of wondering where it went. Chapter 4. How I adjusted my lifestyle. 1400 to 18 hung. Voiceover. When I first started, I had to make tough choices. I cut down subscriptions, cooked at home more, said no to lifestyle inflation, learned to track every dollar. But guess what? I didn't feel restricted. I felt in control. And when my income increased, I didn't upgrade my lifestyle. I upgraded my investments. Chapter 5. What I did with the 20%. Here's where the magic started. I built a 6-month emergency fund, started investing in index funds, bought books, courses, and mentorship, funded side hustles and digital assets. The 20% didn't just sit. It multiplied. It created a financial engine that now works even when I don't. Chapter 6. The power of the 10%. What about the 10% for giving and growth? That's where real transformation happened. I started tithing and giving to causes I cared about, funded education for others, attended events and conferences, invested in mental and emotional wellness. Giving made me feel abundant. Growth made me unstoppable. Chapter 7. Common mistakes. People make most people fail, not because they're lazy, but because they're trying to budget from memory. Saving what's left after spending, living to impress, not to progress, not tracking or auditing expenses. This rule forces you to do the opposite. Spend with purpose. Chapter 8. How you can start, step by step. Here's how to apply the 70-20-10 rule starting this week. Calculate your net income. Split it by the rule. Adjust your expenses to fit within 70%. Set up automatic transfers for savings. Decide how to use your 10%. Give, learn, or grow. Start small if you have to. Even 85 to 10.5 is better than nothing. Final chapter. Your future is a choice. This one rule won't make you rich overnight, but it will make you richer over time. Mentally, emotionally, and financially. It gave me stability when everything felt chaotic. It gave me freedom when I felt trapped. And it gave me clarity in a world built on confusion. If you want to stop living reactively and start living intentionally, start here.